Okay, we're getting in some breaking news about an interview to a state-run television on Sunday night. Pakistan's National Security Advisor Sartaj Aziz made a point that Pakistan is an atomic power and knows very well how to defend itself. Well, according to officials of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, he didn't threaten India, just made a point that Pakistan knows how to defend itself. Well, that's the breaking news that we're getting right now. This was in an interview made to a television channel where Sartaj Aziz has said that Pakistan is an atomic power and we know very well how to defend ourselves. In fact, it was later on a clarification came that that was not really a threat, but he was making a point that Pakistan knows how to defend itself. Okay, breaking news coming in about Sartaj Aziz making that statement right now. This is the latest that we have heard. In fact, we are getting news about that where he said, quote unquote, India acts as if they are a regional superpower and we also are a nuclear armed country and we know how to defend ourselves. India Today's Shiv Arur joins us for more on this. Now, Shiv, what does one make of this statement made by Sartaj Aziz? What does one make of the tone and tenor? Because clearly they have said that this is not a threat, but it indicates so.
Well, first of all, the rhetoric of, Pakistan being a nuclear power is something that has been used several times in the past as well by prime ministers, by dictators of Pakistan, including most recently Pervez Musharraf and several people in the establishment. So in terms of rhetoric value, this is something that has been done before. But in these circumstances, Avantika, where it comes just shortly after the, very high-profile and dramatic collapse of National Security Advisor level talks between India and Pakistan, I think it's very important that Sartaj Aziz, the NSA of Pakistan, has decided to actually bring that up because it is I think indicative of just how unpleasant and turbulent relations have been, how badly things have been impacted as a result of this specific collapse of the NSA level talks, and the fact that the person who was supposed to have led the talks himself, who should have been in Delhi at this point of time leading those talks, feels the need to actually resort to that very tried and tested rhetoric is highly indicative of just where things actually stand diplomatically between India and Pakistan. But having said that, I think the fact that Pakistan's nuclear status is something that the country feels the need to poke in India's face is also indicative of a sort of political insecurity that the establishment in Islamabad has, invoked from time to time.
And Shiv, this is not the first time really that Pakistan has attempted to incite or instigate India, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is the kind of sequence of events you see between India and Pakistan shortly after, any kind of volatile transpiration diplomatically between the two countries has taken on a very predictable hue. So Pakistan now talking about its military prowess, its nuclear status, the fact that it cannot be sort of goaded into doing anything by a bigger, more powerful India is something that Pakistan has done many times before. So it follows a certain diplomatic pattern, and that's precisely what's going on here as well.
Okay, Shiv, stay with us. We are also joined by our correspondent live from Islamabad, Kasper. Kasper, if you could just tell us, when did really the National Security Advisor Sartaj Aziz make these comments, and what was the occasion on which he made those remarks?
Sartaj Aziz uttered this statement while giving interview to state-run television, that is Pakistan television, last night. My sources said Sartaj Aziz did not threaten to use atomic deterrent or atomic weapon against India, but rather he was just responding to the question to the anchor person. The anchor person asked, what if the Indian side opt for aggression, and if Indians are going to be aggressive at the moment, then what would be the stance of Pakistani side? So in a firm tone, Sartaj Aziz said, yes, we are the atomic power and we know how to defend ourselves. So that was the question and answer session between the interview, and it was not live, it was recorded.
Okay, Kasper, thanks so much. In fact, we're getting in some more breaking news about a top-level meeting that is currently going on at the Home Ministry. In fact, National Security Advisor back home in India, Ajit Doval, has come to meet the Home Minister at his North Block office. This after the recent breakdown in NSA-level talks between India and Pakistan and the spike in ceasefire violations and infiltrations in Jammu and Kashmir. So right now, the NSA, Ajit Doval, who's briefing the Home Minister and is also giving an update about the series of events that happened in the run-up to the NSA-level talks and, of course, just updating the Home Minister about the recent developments that have been happening in the country and also about the spike that we have seen in terror activities, including the repeated ceasefire violations. Maushmi Singh joins us for more on this. Maushmi, just update us about this high-level meeting that is happening between the NSA and the Home Minister.
See, after the NSA-level talks were called off, this is Monday that the NSA has actually gone to the North Block and met the Home Minister. Apart from various security issues, there are a dozen of dossiers that India had prepared on the entire NSA-level talks. So the NSA, in all likelihood, would be discussing the fate of these dossiers and how to go ahead in that matter. As far as this meeting is concerned, this is a routine security meeting that is held between the Home Minister and the NSA. In all probability, top security officials would be present in the meeting and an assessment of the national security issues will be done.
Okay, Maushmi, thanks so much for that update. We, of course, will come back to you once that crucial meeting is over between the NSA and the Home Minister.